We're stranded.
No, it's official. We're talking to ourselves because nobody's
Yeah.
on the live.
Hi, I'm George.
Hi, I'm Jeremy with a G. How do you spell your name?
Alright, I think I found something.
What did you find?
12:40, leaving where we're stranded and then landing.
We're stranded.
8-hour flight.
8 hour. Alright, so here's what's going on.
Should I book it?
Let me look at it. What am I looking at here? What time would we get out of here? Do we have enough time to get there?
12:40.
Which we would land in Orlando.
There's one stop.
Where? This is just getting crazy.
Chicago.
We're going all the way to Chicago.
So from Los Angeles, 4-hour flight
To Chicago.
From Chicago, there's a almost 3-hour layover from Chicago to Cleveland.
Well, maybe we could get some pizza though. And that would get us in Cleveland at what time?
Midnight.
Is that the only option we have right now that works
That's
within
the
a schedule?
soonest.
Yeah, I would probably do it, and then we got to figure this out. So here's what's going on. We went to LA, and we've been in LA since Monday to volunteer for a conference for YouTubers. Funniest part about that is you'd think LA would have the best internet in the world. You haven't heard from us because the hotel and LA internet was absolutely atrocious. So you got 1,800 YouTubers coming into a conference for YouTubers. Like the one thing that I would make sure of before I ever in 100 years booked a conference for internet social influencers was internet has to be key. Like that's foundational. You got to have good beds, you got to have good bathrooms, you got to have good food, and you got to have the best internet ever. So you haven't heard from us because the internet was a little rough out there, but we made do. We had a ton of fun, and we are tired. Look at these eyes. I almost look Asian like George. For the last time what, George?
I'm not Asian.
Okay. So we get up at 6 a.m. and at 4 a.m. our flight is still on time to go home. And obviously we would like to go home. It would be nice to go home. But all of a sudden you get a message. What did it say?
I got a message at 4 this morning saying that our flight was on time. And then at 5:30 this morning, I get another message saying that the flight was canceled. I mean,
So,
WT Hales. What was that all about?
I think that stands for what the Hales. So we went, okay, well, we have to turn in the rental car anyway, the Dodge Challenger, which we did not use. So we spent $500 on a rental car for nothing. So we didn't know.
Drove it once.
We didn't know you could just walk to the hotel, or the hotel provides the shuttle. So hopefully you guys can learn from our crazy adventures in life.
No, we thought we would be able to explore the city after the convention.
But we were
day.
working.
But we ended up working ridiculous hours.
So we just went ahead and we worked through it, and George is pod, P-O-D. I don't know what that means, but you're probably right. All right, so we rented a vehicle for no reason, and then we turned it in, and we came to the airport anyway to try and figure out what our options are. So we are right now trying to figure out a way to get home.
Today's the first, right?
Yeah, today's October 1st, right? Can anybody confirm? You guys confirm? We don't even know what day it is. We're so exhausted. Marilyn Raby sucks dry gravy. She stole our plane. Marilyn Raby stole our plane.
And our sanity.
Baby, you were never sane in the first place. Don't be trying to say Marilyn.
Right.
Don't you put? We can blame Marilyn for a lot of things, but not for your sanity because you were never sane in the first place. Yeah, somebody just sent a chat, said sorry you're stuck. It went by really quick. I'm sorry I couldn't see it. They're all saying it is the first. It is the first. So we were flying Spirit, and well, we were supposed to fly Spirit, and then we just went through the line, and they said, well, we can give you a layover in Vegas, and then we can get you home, and you'll get home at 6 a.m. And we were like, okay, well, we were supposed to be home today at 5 p.m. and they were like, well, we can get you home at 6 a.m. And I went, whatever gets us home first, that's what we want. It's absolutely what we want. So then she goes to book it, and she goes, I can't give it to you anymore. I was like, and then Georgia was like, what the? What'd you say? Hale. So, happy birthday, Phyllis. This is, why not drive the rental car home? Because it would take 3 days to get there.
And we already turned it in.
And we already turned it in. You know, we just thought we would just be bumped on another flight. Well, now, what did she say? October 8th? So they... October 3rd. They can get us home on October 3rd.
But they're not willing to comp a hotel.
So I said, okay, well, put us up in a hotel. We'll figure it out. And they went, well, we're not paying for that. And I went, I've flown Spirit before. You cancel a flight, we get housing. She goes, no, it's weather related. I went, there is no weather where we're flying to. She goes, oh, your plane's not coming from there. So apparently our plane is somewhere else that got grounded due to weather, or they're saying that so they don't have to comp us for a hotel. I am exhausted, stranded in Los Angeles, but the good news is I learned from a lot of the locals how to survive in the streets. Like three tips, George, to survive in the streets here. What's tip number one?
Tip number one?
Yeah, surviving in the streets of LA.
Seek shelter.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say make sure that you park it by a palm tree, so if some fronds fall down, you got something to wipe with.
Yeah, that would be your shelter.
Okay, all right, we'll go with the shelter. All right, what's number two?
You have to make sure you have a sign explaining your needs.
Yes, so you got to have cardboard, and we're not talking about for shelter. The tree is for shelter. The cardboard is for a sign.
To explain your needs.
So we saw one sign yesterday that said, please help homeless, and then it just went on all his political rants underneath. I was like, oh my goodness. His cardboard sign was about his political rants, not about being homeless. But he was homeless. All right, so you need shelter, you need cardboard. What about number three?
I'm not sure. I haven't gotten that far.
Food. How would you find food? Food. You got to have a food. You got to have a food detector. So, Paul says we should just buy some property in California. We were looking at it yesterday. So she found this dump of a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom.
It was like 800 square feet.
800 square feet, surrounded by filth, and we were just sitting there going, why in the world is this $500,000? What's the draw? What is the draw? But Flippin' Venture said fly to Vegas and try and get another flight from there. We talked about that. What if we just go to Vegas for a little bit?
Well, we were going to do that. That was the initial thing.
So they were going to put us in Vegas, but then we weren't going to get home till 6 a.m.
Because they weren't going to come.
They won't comp. They won't comp anything. And let's face it, we all know I can't afford a hotel. And George wouldn't pay for it. So, she feisty. 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 Maria wants to know what kind of food we like.
Anything that's not spicy.
Anything a 10-year-old would eat. Usually candy. I mean, the best meals are just candy. Carol just sent $2. Love your chosen sweatshirt, George.
Oh, thanks for recognizing it. I actually got it for free for helping out.
I would have Christian. I'd have Christian come fly out and pick us up, but it's his weekend off, so I don't know. Good thing I kept those Gatorade drinks. We do have. Did we keep any chips? We got some chips too. Oh, we got cookies. We got chips. We got cookies, and we are literally stranded at LAX, trying to figure out how in the world to get home. We haven't put a video out all week except for one, a 15-minute video, which we know you guys are begging for more. You want hours and 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 hours of videos. But we've been a little bit preoccupied. We've been volunteering and serving and doing all kinds of crazy things. So, our flight got canceled, and Spirit won't comp us for a hotel. They can't get us home. They can't get us home until October 3rd. So finally I just said, just give me all my money back. I mean, give me all George's money back. How much did they give me back? So gave us $577.18 back. So we did get that. Looks like we did get that. So what George is doing now, so then I was like, well, if you guys can't get us home, maybe somebody else will. I was like, just give me my money back, and we'll see if another airline can get us home. Flippin' Adventure says, hey, there's lots of What the Hell's videos to rewatch. There's a lot of nostalgia. We should have a greatest hits. We should do a greatest hits What the Hell's compilation. That'd be good. Patrick said rent a camper van. We actually saw a bunch of those busted, left, abandoned on the streets in LA. And I was thinking about buying an abandoned camper van. We could do that as a video today. What do you think, George?
Sure.
I bought an abandoned camper van and then re-abandoned it. So exhausted and hangry. And stranded in LA. The other issue is Georgia's health. Jackie just spent $5. Thank you so much. Jackie, it went so fast I didn't see it. Let me see if I can, I don't know, can I find it? Oh, Jackie Webb just sent $5 so we could go get a drink. In the UK, she wants us to fly to the UK to get a drink. So, thank you, Jackie.
All right, I got us booked.
You did get us booked?
Yeah, but we gotta find right.
Okay. George apparently just got us booked. Do you think one of these buses will take us to another terminal?
Well, before we could even check in, we gotta make sure we drink all the drinks we have. We're not gonna
We gotta get to the terminal first. That's minor. We don't get rid of.
Terminal's one over.
We
We're
don't.
right here.
We don't get rid of the drink until we go through TSA. That's the rules, because we may need that to survive. That could be your toilet. I mean, do you know how many things I could Jeremy rig with a plastic water bottle?
No.
I might have to hook it up to an IV for you because you're so angry and cranky. No response. No response. I don't know what we're gonna do. This is just... I told her let's just go fly to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas before. But looks like they're taking us to Chicago. We're gonna do a massive layover in Chicago. So she just found something. Carolyn says never. My advice is never go to LA.
Well, the conference was in LA, so we didn't really.
Yeah, the conference was in LA, so.
It wasn't vacation.
Yeah. This was work. We went to volunteer and help people, as you guys know we love to do. Thank you so much for the $9.99. So, are we gonna go walk to the next terminal?
Shauna's up there playing each other.
Yeah, but they're also going to Florida. We're not. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Okay, can you hold this? Because what do you think about me ditching the air cast?
Why don't we ask the viewers what they feel?
I'm
how they
thinking
feel
I
about
just get rid of this thing completely, ditch it here in a garbage can.
I wouldn't do that.
Do you guys, anybody want my
You
air
guys
cast?
hear this? Jeremy's trying to throw away his air cast before even seeing his
Does
doctor.
anybody want my air cast? I mean, we could throw it up on eBay. Or...
We haven't.
Come on, baby. I need to be a real boy for the real fun.
We haven't even gotten any signatures on the air cast. I mean, isn't that?
That was
isn't
the plan.
traditional?
The plan was
Isn't
to
that
get.
standard where you have people sign your cast?
There are a lot of things that are standard nowadays.
See, everyone in the chat is saying no. Do not get rid of the air cast. Auction off. Sign it and auction it off. Tricky G says.
There are a lot of things that are standard today that you don't do, George. Just throwing that
Everyone's
out
saying
there.
no. Keep it. Leave it on.
Can't.
Jeremy's a rebel. He is a rebel. When he gets angry, he just does what he wants.
Look, there's a chick with a scooter over there, and she has an air cast too.
Oh yeah.
She could be my air cast buddy.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to have air cast buddies?
Look at you're seeing it first here on What the Hales, where he's officially taken out the air boot and is putting on his tennis shoes.
What am I gonna do with this thing? I mean, if we gotta walk.
Someone said go get a wheelchair. Justin Brown just sent a super chat. Patricia Cash just sent a super chat. Ghost in the House sent a super chat. Yeah, everyone's saying no, Jeremy. It's a bad idea.
It's too late.
Bad idea.
All right, what terminal are we walking to? Apparently, we're walking to a terminal. She found another flight. That does not mean that we're actually going to get to go home. There are people who want the cast. You guys are crazy. The cast is right here.
Here.
You're going to have to put it in the back of my bag.
I have room.
You what?
I have room in the extra bag.
Put it in the back of my bag where my wallet goes
Oh, your wallet.
before it gets lost. This is how short George is and how massive and huge I am. Let's just say George has a short driveway and I don't. Baby, when are we going to do some work on your driveway?
I don't need work on my driveway because my driveway is your driveway.
Your driveway's all uneven and pavements going up and around and
Alright, do we have a lot of time to kill?
no, what kind? I don't think we have time to kill. You have no idea how long it's going to get through TSA in LA.
So we need to head over to United.
What time is it right
We
now?
gotta figure out what to do.
We're going to drink it. She worries about everything. Last night I brought chips and cookies. She's like, we can't take this. I was like, well, it was going in the garbage anyway. What's it gonna matter if it goes in the garbage over there or if it goes in the garbage in our room? And then finally she's like, oh. They're saying I made a huge mistake taking my boot off.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Jeremy kept his boot off the entire week.
It
Don't
was
let 'em fool you.
blistering my foot. It was rough. It was really rough. Somebody just sent a super chat.
Ooh, she says keep your boot on. It may cause more damage. Yeah, he knows.
Damage is done
He
already.
doesn't care.
Blame it all on the boot. George showed up with roots and silver hair. Baby,
Yeah.
What's the weather like down there?
Ooh, it's warm.
Oh yeah, it's really
It's
warm
warm.
down there. Did you just fuss?
No.
Are you sure?
I gotta look for the signs for United. I think it's at Terminal 7, which should be over here.
What terminal did we come in at?
5.
Alright, we were at Terminal 5, which means we gotta hike 2 miles. You wanna know what the other issue is? I do not know what the filming laws are in California. So,
It's too pretty.
it's what?
You know what it is. We've been here before.
You said it's too farty?
Too party.
She says too farty. How do you
All
feel?
right, here's Air Canada.
Okay.
We're definitely not getting on Air Canada.
I thought that's where we're going. That's where home is. That's where Hale's headquarters is.
Air Canada?
Mm-hmm.
No, not in Canada. It is in the United States.
Oh, Debbie just sent you $2 so you can get some chocolate.
Yay! I love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Do you want to go to Alaska? We can go to Alaska.
I've been trying to go to Alaska with you for how long now?
Let's go to Alaska. Look how long the line is.
It's a long line to Alaska. I don't know if Alaska will let us in.
There's one.
Not sure. Not sure if Alaska will take us. Goodness, what a crazy, crazy week. So this is the longest we've ever gone not releasing content. Ketchup fund. Debbie just sent $2 for ketchup.
More ketchup?
Maybe we can find some
You have a
Chick-fil-A.
lifetime supply of ketchup.
This is probably the longest in the past 4 years we've ever gone with not releasing videos.
Yeah.
Because they got one Monday and then Friday, so that would be Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days in between.
Boston, here gate number 72B, passenger Max Moran.
Sing me a love
Please
song.
report immediately to gate
For
number
our-
72 Boston. Doors are closing.
What?
United.
This is where we're at?
Yeah.
You know what to do?
We're not checking in bags. We're just going to the kiosk.
Okay, George says we're going to a kiosk. So then you need my wallet again?
No, it's all under my name.
Okay, everything's under George's name. Wait, this way. You want to be famous? There you go. She's right there. You guys, there you go. It's good now. Ladies, please save the day for us. Sure she is. Storage Legends, not sure how Chopper would feel, but I want a car bed just to have in you. I like that. Tricky Cheese sent $5 way home fund. It is costing us twice as much to get home. Please don't cancel a flight on us again. I just want to sleep in my own bed. Alright, so we're going to find out now. We're going to find out now if we can actually get on another airline. Ann says you're either tired or you're sick. I'm actually both. So, 1,800 people all coming together. I definitely am sick. So somebody got me sick. And thank you so much. The nurse probably is watching. And then as far as tiredness, the first night I didn't, George is checking in right now. The first night I didn't get much sleep. The second night I got no sleep whatsoever. Third night I got about 6 hours of sleep. And then the next night I got no sleep whatsoever. And then last night I got about 4 hours of sleep. So that's kind of what this has been like. And massive time change too. I'm sending my brother Marvin Raby. He's a pilot. Self-taught. I can't wait. You're right, Guapo. I wasn't sleeping in a car bed. I think a car bed might be where it's at. Please. George is trying to get us signed in. Melatonin fun. See what happens. Chad, watch yourself. Don't get derogatory. You will not be around no more. All right, George is trying to get in, and looks like they're gonna make her check a bag. Maybe not. I see it spinning. It's saying 1 moment. We might actually. My eyes are really. My eyes are rough. I think she got a boarding pass. Tony just set $2 for earbuds. So originally with Spirit, we were supposed to get home at 5 p.m. Just really, really, really early morning with little to no sleep all week. For me, George sleeps anywhere all the time.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, if this new airline works, we'd be getting home at midnight. So, Sing Me a Love Song says two-party consent state. So remember, there's two types of. Are we good? There's two types of consent. There's written consent or verbal consent and implied consent.
We're early, so it didn't give us a gate. And
We're that early?
Yeah. That's why I said we have time to kill.
Baby,
And then
I
they
am a
haven't
murderer.
assigned us a seat yet, so we still have to see another agent once we get to the gate, the
Okay.
unknown gate, and then they'll assign us a seat.
So we have an unknown gate, Unknown
seat
seats.
assignment.
and it's unknown whether we'll actually truly get home or not.
Yeah. So Los Angeles to Chicago.
What are you looking forward to most when you get
Boarding
home?
begins at 11:50.
What are you looking forward to most when you get home?
Honestly,
Yes?
sleeping in my own bed
LAX
and
is
seeing the
closed to the
chicken
general
butts.
public 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No entry is allowed except for airline passengers
I
and
miss the
persons aiding,
peacocks.
accompanying, or assisting them,
I
and
miss
airport
the
personnel
peacocks.
whose employment requires their presence. All others must exit the
This
airport.
place is huge.
Violators are subject to arrest and
That's
immediate
crazy.
prosecution.
This is just getting
More
crazy.
information
Do you think we'll actually get home?
I'm gonna pray.
Thank you.
Start praying. And,
Not a problem.
hopefully-
You gonna pray just to make it today?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna go through TSA? Is that our next step? Cinnabon money, Karen.
I mean,
Genius.
like we said, we have time. It's 8:30. Our flight doesn't leave till 12:25.
So is this where we go through?
So you got to decide, what do you want to do with your drinks? Do you want to hang out down here, or do you want to toss your drink and go through TSA?
I want to. You're freaking out for no reason. I want to put my back right. Oh, here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sitting on a metal bar. What do you think we should do? Should we go through TSA now? Go through TSA now?
Yeah, if you want.
All right, here's the plan. We're gonna try and go through TSA. If we actually make it through TSA, and we actually make it on a plane, somehow, some miraculous way, we actually make it home. Are we still going live tomorrow night?
Yeah. That's the plan.
That's if we make it home. And right now, that's a pretty big if. Do you think we'll make it, George?
But then again, I thought we were going to make it fine this morning, and our flight got canceled, so anything can happen.
Anything. Absolutely anything. All right, we're going to try and make it through TSA. We're going to see if we can figure out even what gate we're going to, which they don't know yet. And then we'll see if we can get seats, and then we'll see if we can get home. We have to fly to Chicago. From Chicago, we have to fly to another state. We had a direct flight. We paid twice as much money just to try and get home, to go live for all of you tomorrow night. So sorry we didn't have videos all week. That'll probably never happen again, right?
We still love you guys. We appreciate all of your support. TSA has lost luggage options. That would be a fun
We
video.
are aware of that, and we've looked at them many times. Okay? See what happens in all this craziness. We're headed out.